Unataka nini baba?
Unasema?
Nataka soda. Nataka soda.
Shule iko kwa duka, si ndio?
Soda iko duka.
Tuende kwa duka kesho.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Hood Mark podcast. Now we're gonna be such an amazing lady, very passionate. The way she's talking, she's very passionate with what she does. She's very passionate about her kids. And you guys imagine today is my first time meeting her. It feels like I've known her. Eve, karibu sana to this channel.
Thank you so much, Cynthia.
So now, quickly.
So my name is Eve Kalondo.
Uh-huh.
I am that much old. I'm a mom of two. My son is 3 years old. He's in Michigan. And my daughter is 7 months old. Her name is Rain. Yeah, so they're a bunch of cute babies. So apart from that, I'm a creative by profession. But I'm an entrepreneur, businesswoman. So currently I'm handling business. It's a bit more lucrative. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you have so many titles. That's also if you're a mother.
Yeah, I'm a mother. That's the most important one.
Nakumbuka the first time either walichokuwa share the group name as in kama podcast name kwa WhatsApp, alionyesha the way you're very interested in like in the next time Mambia Cynthia, I'd be willing to be interviewed. Like,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
Who doesn't want to talk about their children?
I was like, this lady had doing and she's even ready and willing to support me.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Because it should always be moms for moms and women for women. And again, if you find people who support the women in the society, we do a lot. So if you find someone who's doing something good and something that's enabling other women to at least be visible and be seen, you should be part of it.
And actually, that is what this channel is all about. It's about making women, inspiring women, building women.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's more than 2 hours and I feel like I know you.
I'm an open book.
I'm like, what? Primary,
I'm an open book.
I feel like, guys, you should meet her. You'll feel like, I think like to revive back, I'm like, you know, I knew you through something.
Yeah.
You are working with some. Then the rest is history.
I think I try to. I always have one principle: be someone's sunshine. You don't know. Not everyone might be in a position to tell you what they're going through, right? So the least you can do is just accord them the decency of just being nice to them. That simple act of kindness can carry someone through a very nasty day.
Especially to moms.
Exactly.
That's why I always tell my students, be kind to moms. You don't know the battles you're fighting.
We are having it out here.
It's been real. Hapa hizi tunajua maneno. Mimi nimeambiwa lose weight. Mara kadhaa.
You are lucky, maybe to be a mother. I'm
Be a
like,
mother.
how more of a mom can be?
Imagine, you're like, guy, kwani kuna manual?
And then this thing is, like, there is no blueprint of being the perfect mom. Kids are different, personalities are different. Like, my son and my daughter, totally different children. One will make you want to have them. The other one will make you not want to be a mom again. So it's totally different. So at least just afford us some kindness, please.
And some grace.
And a cup of coffee.
Please. And a bottle of wine. Oh my goodness. So tell me, how has motherhood been for you?
It's been awesome. I think, looking back, I don't know what made me not be a mom before. Okay, there were some issues there, but I think like I was always destined to be a mom. Like, this is where I belong. There is no other way I could have things. This is how it was meant to be. I was meant to be a mom to my kids. I was meant to mother my siblings, because again now there's this huge age gap between me and my siblings. Yeah? So I was meant to nurture. So that also reflects in the nature of my work, because I work better with young projects than with already established projects. I think it's part of that. It's something that you have inside you. So for me, the thought of having this little human being grow inside you then you give birth to them, and then now you have to see them, and then it's like literally having your heart outside of your body, and always panic.
Imagine, like, ameanguka. Ako wapi? Hapatikani, you feel like someone has kidnapped you.
Or you call him and you're like, Egan, and then silence. You're like, now where has that child gone?
I'm a teacher. You know, Israel just joined school.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to call the teacher every time. Najaribu.
Did he tell you by in the morning?
Every day. Like, kila asubuhi Israel. Okay, fine. He's just praying. Hapendi shule. Kila asubuhi anaambia, shule ni mbaya. Oh, you know, that's what he's saying.
Me, when my son joined school, day one, I took him to go waiting for the bus. So I'm like, you're going to school? Yeah. So the first day, he cried for like 10 minutes, then he stopped. The second day, he cried for 10 minutes, then he stopped. On the third day, he woke up in the morning, took his bath, went outside at the gate, and then he was like, Mom, bye. And
Imagine.
left. So this guy just leaves. And then Jioni is like, Mama, nimerudi. Then I'm like, alafu, nataka nika vitu za shule hapo nitaenda kesho. Like, you don't want to switch it.
But I think Israel every day, shule ni mbaya. Shule. Every single day, that's what he does. Shule ni mbaya. Alafu sasa kidogo, mama nipatie chai niende shule. I don't get him. But I think it's just a circle like this.
I think maybe because he just misses you, like the detachment when he's going to school. Then when he gets to like friends, and fun and everything. My son is a bit of an introvert, kinda. So he likes his books and maybe drawing, coloring, playing. But then school gives him an opportunity to be around other kids who are like also sharing books. He's a hugger. That one I call him my little tree hugger. That one he's a lover of the world. He will go somewhere and share everything. Then he's like,
Aww.
so when the thing about school is he likes sharing. So he will go with his books, share everything, share. Ikopi, imeisha.
Israel, but he's the exact opposite. He's hata kupatia nipatie wrinkles. Nitakununulia yako.
At least anakununulia.
Nitakununulia yako. No, even nitakununulia yako mama. Hii ni kidogo ni ya mtoto. Ni ya mtoto. Imagine entitlement. So now if you tell me, what's the best thing that motherhood has taught you?
Temperance. Temperance. I think before becoming a mom, I never used to give, and I never used to tolerate people. I never used to understand people or make excuses. Okay, I only used to give people 3 strikes. First one, second, and third one, you're out. But now, I'll give you as many opportunities and chances as possible, as long as they are not affecting my boundaries. So it has taught me, people make mistakes. Example with kids, you are going to give him pombe, avunje. Ukimpatia tena, avunje. In a span of like maybe 5 minutes. Now are you going to beat him? Hapana. Utaelewa, maybe the mistake is meant because why do I keep on giving him the cup? Maybe his heart was slippery or something. So it's taught me to have this other perspective of life that comes from me just taking a seat and watching.
Me, by the way, one thing that motherhood has taught me is to be kind. I've been kind before, but the level of kindness in the outside extra. Alafu the other thing, me expectations. I've had to lower my expectations. Growing up, nilikuwa nataka nitakuwa na mtoto, atakuwa kama mimi na mwamsha tunaenda church, anaenda Sunday school.
He knows all the Bible verses.
Israel. Israel and the Sunday school.
Okay.
He does not.
I'm like, guy, what is this? He can at least claps along to the songs. He goes to church for the music. Yeah, for the music because he really likes music. But as a child, actually that one has pushed my buttons. Imagine. I think he has also given me a test in softness. My son is the kind that you are going to do something, or if you're going to get mad at him, then he's going like, Baba nitakuchuna. Then he's going like, Mami, mbona unataka kuchuna Egan?
Unataka kuchuna Egan kwa nini?
Kwa nini? Kwa nini unataka kuchuna Egan? When you go to see his grandma, you're like, like they have, I think having Egan and having Rain, they have taught me how to be soft and to embrace femininity, especially now that the society is kind of like demonizing femininity.
Imagine. Unaitwa slave queen, ukiwa feminine.
Ukiwa feminine unaitwa slave queen.
Slave queen.
I mean, okay, well, ni sawa, me, I'm raising a future slave queen because all my child, you know, is soft. Yes, soft.
Yeah. Like all the way.
All through.
All
through. There is no grace in poverty.
There's no grace. There is no grace. That's why in younger mothers, hakuna award in it because for the most of the work, mom.
Yeah. Take those breaks.
Take those breaks.
Go out, hang out with the girls. The laundry will always be there.
Thank you.
The dishes
Thank
will always
you.
be there. As long as your family is well fed and they are good, that's all that matters. Feedback.
These are the details.
No.
Details. And there.
You see, a house has to look like it's been lived in.
Thank you. Okay, hallelujah.
No. Don't go about with like now I see people doing beige dirty dishwater. Let your kids live. Also grant yourself some grace. I mean, so much as a mom, just being a mom is what is so just take time out. We understand. We already acknowledge your mom. We are giving you your flowers, but please just
Take a break.
take a break.
Take
Don't
a
break
break.
your back.
Don't break your back, baby. It's never that serious. Umeniambia something you try to discipline Egan anakwambia ati mama mbona unanichapa, si ndio? So this is what Israel says. Mama mbona unanichapa? Mimi ni mtoto cute.
Okay, please. Can
Wow.
Israel not tell Egan that one?
Imagine, I'm telling if they need to touch too, I'm like, hey, jana alikuwa ananiambia from school, I went to pick him up. Tukaenda nikasema because he's been a good boy, acha nipike fries. So ana place ya fries akaanza misbehave. I'm like, Israel, nini? Mama mbona unanipiga? Mimi ni mtoto cute. Na amesema, na amemaliza, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kids will check you. You think you are.
I'm like, wow. So because you're a child and because you're cute,
You no baby boy
you're not
treatment.
supposed to be baby boy treatment.
Yes,
That's that.
all through. You see, with Egan, he's always like he's outspoken, and then in the most innocent way ever. So he will like I don't know why I told him his uncle is in Form 4. So he went back to school. Then I asked Egan, why are you doing that? Unafanya nini? Wewe mami tulia.
Oh my god.
So now it's been a song. Tulia mami.
Oh my goodness. Alikuwa ametulia.
Na sisi tulia is a song. I was like tulia. Hebu tulia. So I'm like okay, utapatana na teacher ugobe. Then with him, he's more of ever since he was a kid, you don't tuna or chapa Egan. He won't listen. But if you tell him Egan, yes, don't do that.
Serious?
Just like that.
Oh my god, what are you doing now? As in umefanya
Nothing.
katika hivyo?
No, from a very young age, when he decided, I'm not going to be beaten. You know, us used to be beaten so much. So me, I decided, I don't have the edge. Young man, do you want your mother to give you a stable lifestyle, or you want us to be arguing about how I'm going to chapa you next? But no. But I have Air Force mom, and we
Air Force mom. That's how we call it nowadays.
Yeah. So I have my wiggle. He knows when it comes out, I'm not messing. But it rarely does because, again, I like that I can converse with him because I'm trying to play this stuff. They know that I got them no matter what. So no matter what he's going through, no matter what he's gone through at school, they come and tell me, Mommy, Leo, ABC, this is happening.
That is amazing. That is amazing, I'm telling you. Well, me, I think your mountain unaombanga ukiface. That is a mountain I should be facing right now. You know, Juzi nimesikia anaimba Angie. I went at first, I'm like, who? Wait, I was in the kitchen. I'm like, Angie, and it's because our neighbor's child anaitwa Angie. Tuna nikasikia shake body. I'm like, wow.
I think
What is going on in this house?
I think, whoa, the one that taught me was, Ian has a dog. So one of these days we are just there. Then he's just humming. Chichi anajikuna kuna. So I'm like, you can already say, my chichi, and apparently anajikuna, and then you hear his smiling. I'm like, so nowadays it's a thing. Every time the dog scratches, like, chichi anajikuna.
Hiyo wimbo najua watu wote wanaijua. Maybe he's not singing that song.
But then he didn't hear it from home.
Yeah.
He had it from outside. So the first day when he mama did, I had a choice. I could have told him, una mama nini nisirudie tena. So I encouraged him to say it, and then you just walk around a different way of him using the song. So you know everything. So he knows kuna niyo ya.
Because I hear Andrew shake buddy, how do I walk around this? Because
I'm like, just pray he forgets it.
My pastor comes to my house. If I organize a fellowship in this house, Israel, remember Andrew shake buddy. I'm like, wow.
It's not you.
But
you're being tried.
I'm being tried. My enemies are trying.
They're working so hard.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell me, what is the most challenging thing that motherhood has taught you?
Ni challenge
gani mpaka unafika tu like this one I can't?
I think having to choose my kids always and having to put them first. You see, most people when you get kids, especially the first child, you're always like, the first child is an addition to who I am. You are never told that this child will turn your life around in ways you are not even supposed to manage. So, with both kids, both experiences have been different, but one constant takeaway from all of them is, at the end of the day, that heart outside your body, that's your everything. That's your everything. No matter whatever happens, even whatever happens to you, you have to make sure that they are okay. So as a mom, it's your job because no one feels you felt them first before anyone else got to know them or see them. So you know best. It's up to you to create an environment where even if you're not there, your kids always know that mommy is always first. So I think that's what makes me wake up every day, early in the morning, always on the overtime. Because at the end of the day, I have to make sure that my kids understand mommy God. And that's one thing I always tell you. I always tell mommy anything. Yeah. Mommy is always
like for me, I talk about it and come and tell me. Because people are not used to seeing me cry. Because personality, I'm all there. But now, in the time, my working, sometimes I'm supposed to work very weird hours.
Yeah.
So there's one morning, Israel, and we are Mama, you see in the job. And he was crying.
Because he misses you.
Clearly, that was very clear. This boy misses his mom. Yeah. He's so fond of the dad, probably because he doesn't see him. So you got to so challenging. But I try when I'm present. I tell you, Angie to me, Papa Mot.
But you see, you have to, like for me, I have crazy working hours. Egan is so used to being with this show now. So it got to a point, he never used to sleep until I could come home. So even if it's at 3 a.m. in the morning, I will find that baby there. Then now with the sister, I find both of them there. So there are days I find them not asleep. If it's a school night, he has to sleep. But now we've gotten to a point where he understands that mommy needs to go to work. So even in the morning, if leaving home and he's at home, he's always like, mommy, bye. Menda job. I will let her tamu. The other day, went, locked the gate after me, told me bye, went back, closed the gate and left. I'm like, guy, not even
imagine you don't need. Can I come back to that house?
Goodbye. He's like, even if you go back, he will tell you, who take a job?
Imagine.
Yeah. So it starts at your heartstrings, but at the end of the day, you remember you are reminded of who you're doing it for, and then it's all worth it at the end, as long as they know why you have to do what you have to do.
But it's tough out here for moms, for working moms. I feel you,
and then especially if you are a single mom.
That's another conversation. Yeah. Guys, me, I don't know how you do it. How do you do it?
I don't know. This is a point where you say God's grace is sufficient. It's been crazy, to say the least, because you took a child from a two-parent household.
Imagine.
One child was literally brought into the world in a two-parent household. The other one, a single-parent household. So I think I dread the day that they are going to sit down and compare stories.
Well, kwanza go spend time na daddy.
Naambia, wewe tumeona daddy.
Imagine.
And then I'm like, but for me personally, I always say, single mom homes are not broken homes.
They're not broken homes.
Yeah, they are homes. They are still homes. Yeah, they are healthy homes. It's the one parent who decided to show up. It's the one parent who decided, I am going to take on this parenting journey. You see, then for moms, you don't have a choice. They don't have. You see, you are the one who goes back, give birth, the child, she comes back. You don't have a choice of saying that, actually, what you happen, and then it's going to come to you.
You don't have that.
You don't have that choice. You're stuck with that child. You see. So the least you could do is embrace the journey, take your notes, and again, you don't always have to encourage everything that's coming your way. If anything, avoid the conflict. You know, you understand your journey best with the kids. Yeah? So just be there for them, understand them, provide them with everything they need. Just be the mom.
Just choose
Embrace
you
that.
and choose your kids.
You and choose your kids. The first thing, what's paramount? Choose your kids.
Choose your kids.
Choose your kids. As long as you choose your kids, everything else that aligns with that will always fall in place. And also, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. You just enjoy the ride. Be the mom, be the parent. Don't overthink these things.
Don't overthink.
Si mawe.
Anaitandikwa hapa. I mean, inaandikwa hapa.
And then hata watoto si mawe wajaelewa.
Teams equal.
I'm here looking 16. I have to.
You're 12, girl. You're 12. You're 12.
I'm a preteen.
12. Thank you. Yeah. So now that you're talking about single motherhood, what do you have to tell for that lady who feels like being a single mom is a condition? Ni kama ulemavu. Akitafuta job anasema, maybe you should give me this job because I'm a single mom.
Okay, you see, at the end of the day, whether you are a married mom, single mom, what's the bottom line, the denominator? Mom. So don't over explain yourself.
Thank you.
Whether I'm married, whether I'm a single mom, I have my kids are there. Like this game was going wrong. That is, this chick went for a date. Then the lady she was pregnant. And then the chick like,
wow.
Yeah, so you see, you can't hate kids.
You can't hate kids.
And by the time you carry a baby to term, it's a choice you've made from conception. So stop making it look like it's a chore that you are their mother, that it's a burden that you're their mother. If anything, that is a blessing.
That's a blessing.
As long as you've never lacked, you don't lack because of those kids. Why? Because they are the ones who motivate you to work so hard. They're the ones who motivate you for you not to lack anything. Every day you're going to work.
Yes.
Don't feel like society shouldn't put labels on stuff, but I think it's not even society, also like us.
It's
us
who are labeling ourselves.
Don't you know I'm a single mom, they say I'm a mom. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a single mom, I have a dad.
Yeah, the dad is there. The dad is decided.
He doesn't want to be a dad. You see, and again, that's an adult. You can't make choices for an adult. Yeah, so, but you as the adult, you also decided to be the mom. And you're going to show up as the mom. Let it end. You enjoy your kids, enjoy motherhood.
And wear your crown with joy.
Pride.
Imagine with pride. Mom. Sindio?
Kwanza, that's the first thing I say. What's the name? My name is Eve. My name is Mom Eve. If I had a job to say, my name is Mom. Mom Eve. Mom. Like, if I had a badge, I'd walk around written Mama.
I know, right?
Because sometimes I feel very, like, especially like around our neighborhood, me and people don't even know my name. Like Mama Eve.
That's what happens. Mimi wanaweza ninawaje kuna like full time.
You see, and it's a nice feeling.
And I'm like, yes. That is our proud, yes. Because anyhow.
Why? Yeah, me and my mom.
Sindio?
Yeah, my mom.
Mama, it's all about perspective, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, you can decide whether you're going to look at the sunny side or you're going to look at the gloomy side. Again, it depends on where you're moving. As long as you want to move positively, things will be okay. You know, hata mnaweza patia siku you don't have lunch, then you're like, today we are trying it out if we can die. You have that option of telling the kids, you know, or actually telling them,
Ni ukweli. Kuna time growing up, you know, I come from a very humble background. Kuna time tumekosa some means, my mom was a man. This is what my mom used to tell us. Na it made sense, by the way. Like, Mungu ameamua apatie familia ingine food. At least leo sisi tulipata jana. So leo tusipate kwa sababu ya family. And I'm like, it's amazing. There's a role we are playing as moms.
And then how you bring up the kids, like for me with my son, every time, even if he hits the dog, he's going like, Chichi pole. When if he hits you, like you go bump into each other, Mommy pole. Like he's pole wrong. You see, these little guys are sponges. If you decide to pour bitterness into this kid, that's what he's going to take up and that's what he'll do.
Yeah.
But if you decide to not, for me, I choose not to give my kids bitterness.
Yeah.
There is no room for bitterness. They don't deserve bitterness.
They don't
deserve
deserve
joy. They deserve happiness. So I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Baba, leo hatuna gari. School bus itakuja. Kuja nikubebe ndege. I'll carry him and then he's like, Abu, tatembea. Let's tembea. And we'll walk to school and he'll go to school. You see, let's not complicate things. Let's not complicate things. Let it be simple. Humans complicate.
And babies are so simple. This is not very pressure. That you know, my baby needs to go to this particular school. It needs to have this diet. Yeah, Joey. And we are the ones who are complicating things.
I think there is nothing my son won't teach. If there is, I have not encountered it. Maybe so. But there is nothing that child doesn't teach. Number 2, for schools, in terms of schools now. Ideally, there was a school that he was attending. Then business, there's a month business wasn't doing super well. So we had to downsize the school. Like we really had to downsize a lot. So when I downsized, he went from a school that was speaking English to one that was speaking science. So on the first day that I took him to school, the teacher's like, honey, your child doesn't speak. I'm like, no, he does speak. Then what's wrong? He only speaks English. Then the teacher was like, wait, mbona hamkumfundisha Kiswahili? So I'm like, okay, anasikia, just that he can't talk. But wewe mweke tu hapo, he will navigate. So he can go into class. But the thing is, it's not that those kids don't speak English. They do, but you see, they are mixed.
Yeah, they're mixed.
Right. So in like 2 days time, he can is speaking fluent Swahili. Fluent. Even some words you hear him say and they're like, yeah, like, you don't know that.
Unashanga like, is that my son?
Yeah. Once even now, top it all off Kikuyu.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
But you see, it's a nice school. It's a nice school. And these are new experiences. And one way I'm trying to raise my kids is as passengers of the world. I don't want them to be boxed. I want him to have all the experience. I want him to exist anywhere. I want him to bloom when he's there.
Because you know, you want to always be there for them.
Exactly.
You know.
And I need to know that I have equipped him enough for him to be able to handle himself while still be a gentle person. Because I wasn't brought up in the gentlest of ways. I've had to fight a lot. So with my kids now again, I'm being taught how to be soft and be gentle. So I'm saying no, gentleness goes a long way. And then especially with my son and the way he approaches things, I'm like, Papa, carry on doing it.
I'm there.
Yeah. But the other one is a UFC fighter.
Oh my goodness. Where?
Guys, the other UFC fighter. Like, she has so much fight in her. I think it's because of
Fire. Iko ndani yake.
yeah, she had to fight. Like, that baby braved all odds to be here. So she has it in her. So I'm always okay. I'm always like, my son has is only to protect her. And the protector has the big teddy bear to encourage her along the
And
way.
to hug her.
Her, unless she's only up for fighting. Because she's like,
Always na hiyo face like what you want.
she's always angry. Like,
Watakaje.
you want to catch her?
And I've realized babies are so different from us.
I think it's
They're
because
different. I'm like, wait. Huu ni mimi nilibeba. I'm like, huu ni nani?
my daughter is like, my son is a hugger. For me, I'm super cautious. As sunny and bubbly as I am, I'm very cautious with people. My son, caution the wind.
Ndio hiyo. Au
He will hug
people.
anyone. No, like, hello, mambo, like, mambo.
Ndio hiyo is like,
Nakusalimia mambo. So everyone knows, every time we meet, even before you speak to someone, they always go like, mambo,
because wanajua.
no, my daughter, her, she's quiet, kind. Then grandma. Then she cannot, you will only touch her if she wants to do that. If not, you're not going to touch her. You're not touching everything. Then she goes like, oh, please,
My space.
I need my space. Then now she bullies the brother.
Kwani si ako man sahi.
Then now she's always like pulling the brother and pulling. No, him is like, Mbona ananivuta? Mbona Rina ananichuna? Namwambia acha kuchuna. Rina acha kuchuna Igan. So I'm like, mwongeleshe nicely. Then when he goes to do it, slap her.
Babies, I'm telling you, babies.
But they have a really nice friendship. It's one of those, I'm always like, because I have this huge gap between me and my siblings. So like, I wish I also had a sibling who was closer in age to me.
Sister.
If you find them all cuddled up and talking, and then they're babbling, like Ren is babbling, da, 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 and then Nikan is like, wacha kunivuta hivi. And I'm like, I wish I also had a sibling to cuddle me.
About it. Tell me about me. I have siblings, but they are boys. I've always wanted a sister. Luckily, I have a sister through marriage.
Yeah,
which is good. Alafu now, tell me about family traditions. What would you like to pass on to your child?
So with Egan, we started ever since I was a child. We did have Christmas days. So every Christmas we used to go to Shago. Then it got to a point we were not going to Shago. Then in the neighborhood we used to live in, they used to have this tree party, like Christmas tree, like the natural. So every 20th, my mom would tell the caretaker, you see that my branch happened to cut one for me, then we put it in soil, then I decorate it with balloons and tinsel. So every Christmas, how she used to do, like she has always worked all 2 works in my child, so it stuck. And I was like, it's good to avoid it because I don't do it, but it stuck. So when Egan was 1 year, we got a Christmas card. So me, I said, this is something I'm going to pass over to my children. Christmas and
Decorations
and birthdays. Because no, their birthdays are in October. They are 1 week apart. So their birthdays are in October, then Christmas in December. We will always celebrate Christmas and our birthdays together.
Oh my goodness, that is so sweet.
Yeah, and we'll always have a tree. And our tree goes up in December 1st. And we remove it in January 15th.
That is amazing. Hiyo sijajaribu. Hiyo Israel atang'oa.
Wanang'oa mara zenye mimi ni
But
you see, over time you think you will understand because we know on this day we get presents. You see, these presents are not because we have so much money. No, it's a culture.
It's a
Always
culture.
at this time of the year, it's all about family. So whether it's family you are born into, family that was acquired, family that you're born into, it's all about family. So every opportunity you have of being together, take it, because I think who I am now, it's because of the people who shouldered me and shielded me. My parents have been super supportive. I have very supportive family. My friends who are like, those are my sisters. They're not even friends.
They're not friends.
They've been there for me. Those are not even sisters. Those are not even friends. They're sisters. So that's my pride. And for us to have this tradition where every December we get together with our kids and we get to do this and share gifts, it's just magic. So you know, having that Christmas tree lighting up. Ni mtu tu nimekosa. We now be sending family postcards.
That will be changing soon. So now maybe I grew up in Islam. See, man, their Christmas trees sijaona. The much we could do is kuweka balloons. That's one I tried in Israel. It's very fun. The other tradition I'd want us to nimeanza cultivate praying before we sleep. Mama tuja pray. Anasema
No, that one he's doing with my shosho, with my mom. Now you always hear Siku. Thank you God for this day. I'm praying for Shosho and Mommy and Rain. No, so he's done with the house. And Chichi dog and Chichi big dog and Sherry dog and Mike dog and now his friends and Zen and he will all of them. Now my mom was like, was it teaching him to pray so that no he can drink which
like wow. As amaliza kumnenlist.
Yeah, but he's always like tuombe. And then now there's this caprice he's now saying. Then he's like everything now, like there's sometimes like where things are so much and things are not going my way. And they tend to work from home some days. He's always like, Mommy, usijali, Mungu ataleta.
Oh my God.
So
you're like wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, these are the influences of the show because Hashi is a super prayerful woman. So I'm like, you see, having people of substance around you and around your kids. Yeah. So again, this goes back to being a single mom. You don't have to raise your kids alone.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. There's so many people in the community who are going to help you raise your child in one way or another, not 100% full time.
But what I contribute.
Yeah, what I contribute because Mimi, I pray, but I didn't have time. I didn't have time and the patience to do not pray. His shosho has. So it's all about speak out. If you need help, seek it. Even as a mom, seek help.
Always be scared. Amati watu watanionaje. Either way, people watu watakuona vibaya.
Go ask your shosho. Go ask your shosho how much of a crybaby your mom is.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope my mom doesn't watch this. Oh, but I was praying by the Israel. I remember when he was going to school before, I was looking for money. We were looking for money. And mama, Mungu atapatia baba pesa, alafu anipeleke shule. Wow. Kumbe apart from seeing Angie, he can also say something like that. I was saying
he was taught, is it Isaiah 54, 13 or 14? He will provide, You see, it's all about how you treat your kids and the exposure that you give them. So for me, I'm more focused on intentional parenting. I had my kids, intentional parenting. I had my kids, they are my kids, I'm responsible for them, and I will parent them because as much as I have help, also please make time to be with your kids and also make time to understand their needs. Because for me, every day before I leave, I'm always like, Egan, do you need anything? Because sawa. And Gioni, even if I'm not going to get everything, I always come back and say, so every time when you're at the gate, you call him, Egan, could you open my gate? And then he opens the door, he's like, Mommy, umerudi. Nisalimie, papi tamu.
You're fasting fast. This is Salimioni. Mama, umebeba nini? I'm like, wow. It's such a children we're raising.
But again, see, you told him you're going to bring in something.
Yeah. Wow. So now, Eve, as you're finishing, I want you to talk to that mom who feels overwhelmed. Amewezwa, anaona this motherhood thing is not for her. Amejaribu, ameshindwa. She feels like she's giving up. Just talk to that mom.
Motherhood is a calling. And motherhood needs grace. And the fact that you're a mom means that you are given that divine grace. So it's okay to feel down at some point. It's okay to feel like you don't got it at all. But trust me, Mama, you got it.
You got it.
You got it. Just take that breather. Just breathe in, breathe out. We take it from the top, we do it again. Because it never ends.
It never ends.
And then there are a lot of people who want to be moms, but they've not been given that grace. So don't regret it.
Do not regret.
So just take a deep breath, then we do it again. We can do it as many times as we are allowed, or as we allow ourselves. We are the only blockage. It's only us who can tell us to do it.
Nobody else, just us. That's amazing. I like it gets better with time. Yeah, huwezi compare the way alikuwa months na sahi 3 years. At least now you can have a conversation on.
Yeah.
And then that time nduru screaming, my God.
And then it always kids see and they adjust and they understand. You may think that the kid feels some type of way because they are not having the kind of lifestyle you envision for them, but they have enough. You are there enough. Anywhere you are at,
That's enough. Imagine they don't ask for much.
It's just with love.
And imagine if you buy them fries, it doesn't matter whether it's 500 ama ni 50
or 10 bob or 20 bob. It's just friends.
hata numbers kuzi na numbers ya 10 bob.
If you ever had it's the thought that counts.
It's a thought that counts to it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Eve. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
for talking to us. It's been amazing. And I can't wait to have you again.
I am willing to be your main guest.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Nitakuja na chai next time.
Chai muhimu.
The most kubwa.
Till next time, there's no hood like motherhood.